Does the mask do anything? Does it actually help? Why is no one asking the question, does it actually make it worse? Mask makes pandemics worse. We learned that from the Spanish flu. We did it again now, and the same thing happened. More people died during a pandemic when people wear masks. We also understand why. This isn't new. We have known the effects of wearing a mask for a long time, when it comes to spreading viruses and bacteria. There is not a single mask on the market, not even the N95 mask, that was made to keep things in. All masks are made to keep things out. The only way to keep something in, is to wear a full helmet or bodysuit. Why does it work for things coming in and not out? When you breathe in, the mask gets sucked to your face and makes a seal. When you breathe out, the mask pushes away from your face and breaks that seal. When you breathe out, all that air goes through the mask, and the larger droplets that the mask would stop, go out the sides, the top and bottom of your mask, in all directions, spreading the virus even more. What is a mask? A mask is a filter. Filters harbor bacteria and viruses. That is the job of a filter. Filters are designed to stop bacteria from passing through, so that filter will be filled with bacteria. Then you hold that cloth, filled with bacteria, next to your mouth. The mask is uncomfortable, and people are not used to having masks on their faces. So they constantly fidget with them. So, now all the bacteria that is on your mask is on your hands, and everything you touch passes that bacteria around. The same thing with viruses. If you are wearing a mask, you are contributing to pushing all bacteria and viruses around more quickly. The biology class I took in 2010 to 2011 spent quite a bit of time on the Spanish flu, and mask was part of that topic. The professor drew on the chalkboard a pro and con chart to wearing a mask. When we were done as a class, we understood that masks are worse for spreading viruses and bacteria than not wearing one. It was pretty even on the amount of pros and cons, if I remember right, until you weighed the merits of each pro and con. And not wearing a mask won hands down to being safer than wearing a mask. Masks work for certain things, and they have masks for those certain things. And they all involve on keeping something out of your lungs. If you are wearing a mask, in science reality, you are only protecting yourself. They tell you to wear a mask to stop you from spreading the virus, by making it airborne when breathing out, or coughing, sneezing, etc. That is the one pro for the mask, and it's not even true. Because masks are not made to keep things in. When you breathe out, most of the bacteria and viruses will go through the mask and out the sides and top and bottom. Very little will be stopped by the mask. The number is so small it is insignificant. What do we know about airborne viruses? Viruses are only airborne on the way out, not on the way in. Unless you directly spit in someone's mouth, or cough in their face. So, the mask actually has no purpose on stopping viruses. Viruses enter your system from you touching something and then touching your face, around your mouth, nose, eyes and ears. And, sometimes, bacteria and viruses can enter the pores on your face alone. If masks are designed to keep things out, and you don't get viruses from breathing them in, there is no point in wearing a mask for protecting yourself. And, if a mask is not designed to keep things in, and only spreads around the virus even more, there is no point in wearing a mask to protect others. Why? Because it makes it worse. You spread it around, by the virus shooting out all sides of your mask. So, now it's spreading onto all different types of surfaces in all four directions, instead of one. You constantly touch your mask and touch things that spread the virus. And on top of that, now that the virus is getting spread everywhere, you most likely have it on your mask. And where are you wearing that mask? Right next to your mouth, where viruses love to enter your body. Masks make it worse.